Hi, this is Noma Dimitri, and I'm standing here slightly above one of the Alps' deeper and longer valleys. You can see an Alpine Valley is a valley in which you have a relatively flat bottom floor, very narrow, surrounded by very high mountains all over the place, creating a channel. These things were created by glaciers. In this case, they slid from over there, they came down and they scraped the bottom of this valley, depositing, which ends right over here. Okay, so they scraped all this, creating a channel in this flat valley that is created by the glaciers. Then over there, where you see at the very end, there is a larger river that goes this way, and this river that is running down this particular valley flows into this one, and they continue on to the rest of Europe. So geologically, this is how these things were created. Through glaciers that sculpted these particular plains. These particular plains, of course, are very forbidding, as you can see. You would be well justified to think that I'm in the middle of nowhere. And you would be wrong, because people have been living here for thousands of years. Why would they choose to live in a place like that? Think about it. Safety. We're in Europe. Things went wrong in Europe in terms of safety many times in its history. When you're in a valley like this, that has basically one entrance, it's like a castle with one entrance, then if you can somehow guard this entrance, then you have all the valley for yourself and you're protected. Also, these valleys, because of their particularities, their geological particularities, they foster microclimates. This does not mean that this is a paradise climate place, but it is actually, the climate here is actually much softer than you would think, given how forbidding all this looks. We're talking high mountains here, 10, 12,000 feet, 3 to 4,000 meters. In fact, life still goes on here after all these thousands of years, and you can barely see one village over here. You can see it right over here. There's another one right over here. And there's a third one just below me right there. Maybe you can see all of them better, like smutterings in the snow. So there are 3 villages just within vision. All these villages are tiny. They're about 20 to 30 people living here year-round. The population balloons in the summer to 50 to 100 when relatives come from the cities to spend a summer in the mountains. What do these people do? They are mostly in agriculture, or they're shepherds. They raise sheep usually and goats sometimes, and there's also some cows here, but they're harder to maneuver up and down these slopes. Sheep just do it right. So that is pretty much how life still goes on in these remote European Alpine valleys, and I can tell you that they're a charming place to spend your winter, whether you love skiing as I do or not. Noma Dimitri from the High Alps. Take care.